with Yuvern
and Jihan.
Oh, guys. So we've had a few heavy episodes before this, and we thought, let's take a chill pill. Let's go for a little walk.
Yeah.
Let's ask some easy questions. We say that, but somehow we know this is not going to be. It's going to end up becoming some deep ass episode.
Nah. I don't think it will. But I think this is going to be fun. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to see what you have in store for me. It's going to be another what if. Am I correct?
Yeah. So last episode, Yuvern had a what if for me. This episode, I have a what if for him. So without further ado, the question is, what if you could turn into any animal?
Huh. First off, what the hell was that laugh? Ha ha. Okay. I won't condemn you. Anyway.
She's the guy wearing floral ass shirt.
Hello, is there not coconut trees on your own shirt?
Yeah, I'm tropical.
And then what is this? Not tropical, is it? Desert, is it?
I like my coconut trees, okay? I have like at least 3 shirts with coconut trees on them, okay? Don't at me.
Yeah, Jin's such a fan of coconuts.
I would have shorts that have coconut trees on them.
It's crazy. If you're ever wondering what to get for his present, like a present for his birthday, a coconut shirt, he'll continue being your best friend. Like he's buying a year subscription every time you give him a coconut shirt.
It's because I'm a coconut, brown on the outside, white on the...
Yeah, we say that.
Anyway,
yeah, oh my god. We always go on these weird tangents. I don't know why. I don't know.
Hey, that's part of the fun, okay? We have to... It's part of our personality. It's part of who we are.
Personality. Okay, guys. So yes, if I could be... Your question was if I could be any animal, right? If I could turn into any animal. I have to say, like without a doubt, just being that we were born in that year and everything, my first option will have to be, I want to know what it's like to be a Bengal tiger. Yeah, there's something about the solitary lifestyle of a tiger, and the fact that it lives in the jungle. Like, it's a true king of a jungle, if you really think about it. I don't know why the lion gets so much credit. The lion lives in savannas. They don't live in the jungle. So if you were to say the king of the jungle, why does it go to a lion? It should belong to a tiger.
Wait, so is a savanna not part of a jungle?
No, not really. The landscapes of a savanna is drastically different from a jungle, Like a jungle is like what we have here, those dense forests with like trees and everything. Savannas are this wide, barren land with usually like... Yeah, I mean mostly like in Africa, but it's crazy.
So, is a forest and a jungle the same thing?
I want to say no, because I think a forest, there's some distinction between a forest and a jungle.
There's only one way to find out.
I want to say that, yeah, but yeah, I think definitely the one animal that I really do enjoy, want to know what it's like to be is a Bengal tiger.
Okay, why though?
Like, I guess the tiger has always associated itself with me for some reason. When I was a kid, Amma gave me one of those chains. I don't know, Indian people like to do weird things. It's like a chain with like apparently tiger teeth. Yeah, I don't know what or why. I don't have it anymore, but like apparently there's like a tiger teeth thing and you wear it for like some good luck or something. And
are you sure it's tiger and not jackal?
I'm pretty sure it's tiger. I could...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tiger. Yeah, even then as a kid, I used to question its legality. I used to ask Amma, is it not illegal to poach a tiger teeth? Like, how do you think they ethically got tiger tooth and made chains out of all of these things? But that's kind of why I stopped wearing it as a child. I used to be such an animal person as a kid. I refused to eat shark fin soup whenever we went to like restaurants and all because I was like shark fin poaching, that's bad for the environment and stuff.
It's
And
insane because it's not shark poaching, it's shark fin
yeah,
poaching. They straight up cut the fin and leave the shark to die.
exactly.
Like, my god.
Exactly.
Like, not even to, they don't kill the shark, they leave it to die. That's my heart. Like,
God. Okay, wait. What about you? What's your favorite? What animal would you turn into?
essentially you're asking me what's my anime guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Yeah. What is your animal?
So before that, like you mentioned the Bengal tiger.
Mhm.
I have the tattoo of the Bengal tiger on my foot, on my calf. On my
I
right
keep
calf.
forgetting that. I keep forgetting that you actually have a tattoo of a tiger on your foot.
And I like the reason as to why you said you like a tiger. I feel like I like a tiger. I feel like tigers are very elegant. I don't know.
Majestic.
I've always had a certain inclination for the feline, and I was quite surprised that you wouldn't pick the tiger because he's more of a canine loving.
Yeah, but I
person
mean,
himself.
it's. I mean, my favorite is lying. It's just against cats, small cats. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So you don't like things that are small.
Wait. No, I don't like cats. It's not about the size of the cat.
Okay, but yeah. So, I feel like the animal that I am by nature, I feel like I have an animal already that I kind of resonate with the most. Can't really explain that, but that's also an animal that I want to be. So two different things. The animal that I feel like I am is a bear.
Oh, what?
Bear, black bear, also known as the honey bear. If you guys know,
This
if you guys
makes
know
so
me,
much sense. This makes go on.
yeah, I mean, everyone I know, all the people in my life, all the girls that I've dated have called me bears for some reason. Maybe because they kind of got that energy from me. And if you guys know me at all, if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, you'll know that I tend to find natural, ethically produced honey and eat honey off the jar, straight out of the jar. I eat honey out of the jar. Yes.
Oh
I'm
my
freaking winning the
god. Talking about honey, a few days ago, a week ago, I think there's a beehive there. Is there still a beehive? Okay, in Jane's house, and
The beehive is gone.
and he was taking a video of it and showing me. And like in the middle of the video, there's a scene of him running away while getting bitten. I'm going to add that clip in the podcast, so like that will start now. And then yeah, y'all would have heard it. Of Jane running away and getting stung.
It's not my first time getting stung by a bee. Like I've got stung by bees in my house, in the very garden that we have, multiple times. And there was a beehive behind my house in the backyard, and it was so big, right? Insanely huge, and I was so fascinated. I even took a video. I managed to get close up. Really, all I wanted was to be able to take a video, but maybe the bees kind of like went into a defense mode or whatever, and like felt threatened. One of them
they
managed to sting
recognized
me.
they recognized the amount of honey you eat, lah.
Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew that like I wanted to take their honey. If I'm not wrong, honey bears have a kind of hide or fur that prevents them from being
Yeah,
stung.
they're very no, you're right. They're very resistant to these things. Their coat of fur is very thick that prevents the bees from doing. They still sting, but I think the damage is very little. Yeah.
Plus, it's very thick. Probably have a lot of fats and stuff, so it really doesn't prevent them from being hurt very much. And That's how they eat. They actually straight up like put their paws into their bare paws into the hive and eat the honey. Like, oh man, what a life to live, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know,
That is that.
you know, talking about bears, right? Maybe remind me of something that if I couldn't be a tiger, if let's say the slot was taken, I'd see myself being a fish, dude.
I was almost sure you were going to say panda, and then you said
Why would I say panda? All they do is eat bamboo and roll around.
Yeah, isn't that isn't that pretty cool? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but like, if I could have the ability to like do stuff, I'm gonna take that over like rolling around. That's already what I do now as a person, you know, like.
You're gonna take being able to go gulu 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 in the water
Gulu.
with your.
Yeah, I wanna.
You said fish,
Yeah.
right?
That's a turkey sound. That's. I have friends who will argue that that's a turkey sound. I have friends who
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Why fish though?
Because I think it will be a change of environment, you know. It will put me in a new spectrum, something that I'm afraid of water, like as in human form. So being able to explore the water as if I were on land would be pretty cool. And plus, you know, I know so little about it. I don't want to be one of those tiny dory fishes or clownfish in the reefs, you know. I want to be one of those big groupers, like in the deep water.
Megalodon.
Oh, you can take the megalodon if you want. I'm okay with the average size, or maybe a dolphin. A dolphin's a mammal, but like yeah, either way, you know. Like just something that is mainly in the water to know what it's like.
I can understand your sense of curiosity when it comes to the underwater ecosystem. You know how they say like 90% of waters of the seas are still undiscovered, right? I feel like we probably look up into space more than we look into the seas, and part of me wants to believe that's a good thing because it's best that we don't destroy down there anyway. And
oh my god.
I don't know. There'll be people who disagree with me, saying that it's good for like discovery of what's underneath is good for science and all that. And also, I have to agree with them partially. Nothing wrong with that, but that's a whole other conversation. But I've also been very curious about what lies underwater. It's deep sea creatures are very fascinating. How they survive the pressure down there. They must have some kind, I don't know, adapt to the pressure, like super hard or very tensile gills or very large in size to be able to withstand the pressure.
Exactly, like when
Okay, imagine the creatures are
honestly, yeah,
magnificent.
It's amazing when you think about like whales itself, like the largest mammal on earth and all, and how like in the evolutionary process, did you know that whales once lived on land, but because they got too big, they evolved to adapt being in water.
Wait, you're saying that whales had
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, I watched a documentary once called Animal Autopsy, and they were talking about it. I didn't want to believe it, you know. I was like, what? No way. And then I got more into reading it and all. Yeah, but in the evolutionary process, whales were one land animals, but because they got too big to support themselves on land, they adapted into being able to live in water.
Which is funny because I've heard of theories and concepts that human beings once lived underwater and evolved to live on land. What is going on?
Damn it! Oh my god, this world, I tell you, is just crazy. But driving it back to talking about like our first choices here, bears and tigers. You know, we're both achieving to be predators here. You know, we're both going to be different territories, countering different prey.
Hey, bears are pretty solitude, okay? Yeah, but they're still predators, I guess.
I mean, yeah, they're omnivores.
Like,
Yeah. But you being a sun bear, you would be on a tree, you know. Yeah, you'd be pretty chilled out,
man.
Yeah.
This,
You're pretty chill.
it's such a accurate representation of my personality and who I am. I can't even.
Actually, not
the
gonna
only thing
lie.
missing is being able to make tea, a pot of tea. That's all I would be a bear.
Oh my god. You are actually Winnie the Pooh. Damn. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, my first unrealistic encounter of a tiger came from visiting a zoo once when I was a kid. And, all I saw the tiger do was walk out, saw me, and walk back in, and it changed my life. Like, I was like, that's hands down one of my most favorite animals. It didn't even need to do anything. And then, of course, watching Life of Pi, seeing Richard Parker,
Oh man, I love Richard Parker.
Richard Parker. That man. There's so much I want to say about Richard Parker. And all of that, but my God, I'm finding it a bit difficult to hear you. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. I'm just not saying
Oh,
it.
okay. Sorry. But that's the thing.
No, it's just that when you mentioned Richard Parker, it kind of reminded me of somebody on Instagram posting a story. I can't. There's this.
Oh my
thing
God! Yeah,
about-
the filter. Yeah.
Yeah. So which animal are you? And it pops up tiger.
Yeah.
And somebody mentioned Richard Parker.
Yeah, they do. I really want to reenact it, but I don't want to go past their privacy or stuff like that. But it cracks us up until today. I remember sending
On the off chance that person watches.
yeah, on the off chance that they do watch the episode. Like, I don't want to, but like it made our days for so long.
Our day, it's made the whole month. Like I reenact it
On a daily basis. It's like, oh my God. Well, hopefully someday, with their permission, of course, we'd love to just have it up. It's absolutely quality content. Richard Parker.
But yeah, that was a damn good movie though. The Life of Pi is one of my favorite movies. Simply because I think we should also have a inti moment of silence for the great actor.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Irfan Khan.
Yeah.
Who just recently passed. So we'll have a very tiny moment of silence. But yeah, he was a damn good actor. He made quality movies. The messages in his movies were great. You should go and check out some of his movies.
Absolutely. Irfan Khan, and an amazing man. I loved his portrayal in Life of Pi. The kind of messages he sent in that movie. There's a ton of movies that I loved that he acted in. Oh my God, takes me back,
If you
were saying?
Yeah, so moving on, right? We earlier I mentioned that being a bear is the animal that I feel I am, but there's also another animal that I feel that I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take a guess at what animal that is?
Can I say cat? Oh no. Can I say
but-
cow?
You can. I like the animal. That doesn't mean that I want to be that.
Okay.
animal.
Give me a clue.
On a side note, I really love cows. I love cows because they go moo. I mean,
June and his adventures with cows.
okay, you get one more chance to
Give me a
guess
clue.
What animal
Give me
I
a
want to
clue.
be. The clue is that I've tweeted this before, and you've probably seen it. I probably mentioned it to you multiple times. It's the favorite thing about my garden.
It's the favorite thing about your garden. The animals in your garden? What?
You can hear them right
You
now.
want to be a bird?
Yeah.
You want to be a
I want to be a bird.
Like specifically what bird? Like kaka.
Look, man,
like
there's just
crow.
what? Sorry.
No, like
I kind of lost.
Oh, sorry. Like specifically what kind of a bird? Like a crow.
Not necessarily. Specifically, maybe I don't know. I like lots of birds. I would like to be a falcon. I feel like falcons are very cool.
Falcons are pretty
The
cool.
way they yeah, and from here I can see eagles flying around every once in a while, and I think being able to witness that is pretty beautiful. The way eagles soar in the sky.
Honestly,
There's something beautiful about just gliding above everything. Being able to play with the wind, being able to play with the physics of the wind, using the
the wingspan and everything.
birds aerodynamics. Yeah,
It's crazy.
beautiful. I sometimes just sit and watch the birds fly. I can sit and sit and watch for hours.
Okay, let me.
I don't particularly know what species.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like talking about eagles, I have to mention this. I don't know. I'm sure you've heard about this as well. Do you know the mating process of an eagle? So the amazing thing about eagles, right? If you were to be an eagle, right, your sex life is going to escalate on a whole other level here, because they find their
Not sure.
I mean, okay. We are virgin boys. Okay, but anyway, so the thing about being an eagle is that is that they find their mates, right? And then they interlock their talons and they sort of free fall from the sky. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing.
That is badass as fuck.
God, come on! I just made editing difficult.
That's good. It's absolutely. What the hell? Can you imagine falling at 9.8 meter per second? Free falling through the 9.8 times 10 to the. What is the speed of gravity? I can't remember. 9. That doesn't matter. 9.9. Damn it! Physics is disappointed in me today. But just think about it. Mating whilst free falling through.
Yeah, it's called the death spiral. I wanted to confirm the name.
It's called the death.
Yeah,
spiral?
because as they fall, they don't just free fall. They fall while spinning in the air.
Why is it called death though?
Because you're sort of falling to
chance
their
that
death.
you'll die.
I mean, I don't think there's an off chance that they will die, but you are falling to your doom if you don't let go of the talon.
Damn it! I want to be legal, like real bad. It's like as if eagles weren't already spectacular AF.
Yeah.
Like they get to mate while like free falling in a spiral in a process that's called the death spiral. We call it having sex. They call it the death spiral. Come on, man.
Drama.
The next time I engage in any sexual activity, I'm gonna call it the death spiral.
Oh my goodness, Jihan. Yes.
The reason why I'm single AF.
Yeah. While you try to rename and revamp your sex life, I think honestly, like, we really want to hear what your favorite animal is. Like we really want to know. This data is going to help analyze, and we're going to use this for very useful things. And it's not just sharing them. We will interpret and give you information about yourself that you could not have known. Yes.
Just before we end this episode, I also want to mention that there's one particular animal that I really like. I can't really explain why. I just think the way it moves is kind of beautiful, and some species of this particular animal looks really beautiful. Can you take a guess?
I want to say peacock.
Yeah. Oh, that also. Oh my God, have you seen the peacocks dance?
Yeah.
Wow. We have temples here that the peacocks just live in, and they just like every once in a while it's their mating dance, right?
The strutting and everything.
Present themselves. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen it, just go on to YouTube or Google. Just search the peacocks mating dance or something along those lines.
Or search that spiral. Or
You-
search that.
And that's what I'm gonna go search right after this episode. So that's my. But that's not the answer though. Do you want to take one more shot at it? I feel like that would be my Animakers. That's the biggest hint I can give you.
I want to say I'm making a blank here. I need your help.
Animakers, Harry Potter. Which house am I in?
A snake. Nice. A cobra. It's nice.
This is mug is a Slytherin mug. Okay, it has a snake on it. I don't know. Like if you go online and you look up certain species of snakes, like, so some of their scales are beautiful. Like they have this certain hollowish color.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I've seen those. It's
I
crazy. Some of them I don't even know if they're real or not, but they look absolutely amazing.
And there's just something about the
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just probably just me. I know a lot of I know a lot of people who don't like snakes. I just happen to be one of the people who likes snakes.
I appreciate
We've had snakes in my garden.
I appreciate snakes, but from a good distance. Like I really like.
The first time I ever saw a snake was in my garden. It was up perched over the gate area. And the first thing I did was just run into the house, pick up my recorder that we used for school, start playing, hoping that it would dance, but it didn't. I was so sad that it didn't.
Jesus.
It was a pretty funny kid, wasn't I? Still
Still
am.
am. Yes. Still are. Yes.
That being said, being the funny people we are, we have reached the 28th minute of the 12th episode of
Hey,
Levna Clock. Yuvern, how are
I'm
you feeling?
good. I like your question, la. I like that we got to take it easy today. That we just sort of got to explore another side of us, that we really never got to talk about before. We're very big animal peoples, and given the opportunity, I like the things we explored into. I would have never guessed that you would have chosen a bear, but now that you mention it, I can't see you being anything else. I can't.
Yeah. One of my friends, Subha, she actually calls me Brother Bear.
Brother
She
bear.
has been calling me Brother Bear for the longest time.
Oh my god.
I also like today's episode because I learned a lot. Like, damn, so many things that I don't know. Might just pick up watching a documentary.
Yes.
Also.
Our Planet on Netflix. Check it out. A solid David Attenborough goes on and on. It's amazing.
On that note, watch Explained as well. It's been
Sex Explained, where they talk about the death spiral. Haha. With that.
With that, thank you
so
guys
much.
for tolerating
Yes,
us.
thank you so much. It's been a really fun episode today. Till tomorrow then. Cheers.
It's been a pleasure.